Welcome back to the SMT YouTube channel. In today's video, I actually call to action to you to drop me your, give me your real, true to life perceptions on the T-Mobile network, and as it compares to AT&T and Verizon. Think about it holistically between the three companies and the networks that they have built, how they're performing, and your experiences with them. Maybe you can share some of those sentiments with me. Because something that we heard T-Mobile discuss in the earnings call yesterday was a discussion about their whole best network claim, right? That's what they're telling us. Best network, best value. That's their go-to market strategy. You don't have to make compromises. We will give you everything you need as the customer. Remember, price is what you pay, value is what you get. And the network performance is always going to be king. It doesn't matter what the price is for a perk or an add-on or a benefit, or, even in a phone deal. How good is a phone deal if the service isn't good, right? But the thing that I found really interesting was T-Mobile telling us that the network perceptions of these companies is changing. The stranglehold that Verizon has enjoyed for so long on network perception, the grip seems to be loosening. And the same thing can be said also about AT&T, right? Big, huge, massive networks between the two big carriers in terms of long time established as the best coverage, most reliable in those things. AT&T and Verizon, and T-Mobile has been playing catch up in this. But it seems to me, based on the numbers they tell us, and these are the numbers that they provide. I don't have my own numbers. I haven't run surveys. I'm not going to pay for that data. It's not my business. But they're saying that they're moving up in the mind share when it comes to network perception, but they say that there's still room for improvement. There's still an addressable market of folks who can be convinced or their mind changed. I think the numbers previously, if I remember correctly, that there was like T-Mobile had like a 10% mind share when it comes to best network, and most of that has to do with current customers. The addressable market for them, what I'm saying, is there's a slew of customers who are not considering T-Mobile in this light, don't know that T-Mobile's in a competitive position for market network performance. But this number has increased like to 20% or something of the nature. I'm not really sure how they construct their phrasing there, but what I'm hearing and what I think the nature of this is you have seen the network perception start to change. And I think while it may have taken a long time to achieve or close that gap, covering up that space, it's an indicator that good marketing goes a long way. Whether or not the service is actually as they describe, they have to convince the market that it is, right? It is that good, or it has gotten that much better. They're going to do it through these ookla performances, these open signal performances. The root metrics doesn't show it, but between those testing, or I should say data collecting firms and third parties, and their own marketing, the T-Mobile marketing, and then giving people access to like test drives and word of mouth, which seems to be really important for T-Mobile based on CEO commentary. They're starting to win over the mind share of people when it comes to a good performing network. And the network's getting larger. We know about the new sites being built, and we know people are exploring the 5G home internet option, which again could convert people. Think about it. If you've got them as a 5G home internet option, you're like, wow, I mean, this works for home internet. Why the hell wouldn't it be good for wireless? You can get that conversion, or vice versa, right? So one hand washing the other. So I say all that to say this. Based on what I discussed here in this video, and then some of the commentary from leadership individuals at the company, what is your perception on the T-Mobile network? Indications are that it has improved to the point where they are now bragging and boasting about the excellence. Is that the case? Do you think that they've reached that point? Do you think that their claims are warranted and that they should have more mind share when it comes to best network? Drop me some comments. Let me know. Like, share, subscribe. Check out some more videos. We'll see you guys soon on the next one.